What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us here today on Shooting Gallery New England. We appreciate you swinging by. Today we got another How-To Wednesday build type deal on the Let's Get Tandemized build on the Ruger Mark IV standard pistol. Last week, or the last video that I posted, you saw it was, I think we did the Mark Pro bumpers for the magazines. Now, this goes over some maintenance on the Mark IV magazines. Sometimes, you put a couple thousand rounds through, those springs on the magazines and start to wear out. So TandemKross yet again came up with a stellar idea. They came up with these green magazine springs for, to replace the magazine springs. So before we get down to the tabletop, I have to say, full disclosure, TandemKross did send me this for testing, evaluation, and upgrading for this video series. They are not paying me, so again, hashtag not a shill, everybody. Other than that, we get all of that good mumbo jumbo out of the way. Let's get down to the tabletop, and I'll show you how to simply replace the springs on your Mark IV magazine, alright? So let's get down. And we're back at the tabletop. Guys, thank you for joining us again for this I think this is going to be coming out on Wednesday, to be quite honest. But this is technically a How-To Wednesday, but this is also upgrading your Ruger Mark IV standard. And we're now going to be checking out the magazine springs on the magazine. So, guys, we've all been there. We've put probably a couple thousand rounds through all of our magazines, whether it be rimfire, 9mm, or 5.56, PMags. Oh, yeah. We can just buy them for so cheap. Alright, so think about it like this, man. You're on a massive budget because XYZ reasons. You can't afford the 20 bucks to get a new PMag or get a new, some Glock mags or even, Ruger mags. I think these are going for like 25 bucks. When you can buy something like this for 10 bucks. I think they're going for like $10 on sale right now. You get 3 springs, and what if this magazine works? You never had an issue with it. That's why the green springs from TandemKross, like I said, guys, hashtag Tandemized. They're not sponsoring the channel, so again, shut your mouth. No shilling going on here. So, we're going to get right into it. It's wicked easy. That is my Boston accent coming out when I'm saying wicked. So guys, let's replace these springs. First off, we're going to take our knife. This is the CRKT Payot. Review will be inbound. Open the bag. Now, you're going to get 3 springs in here. I only have 2 mags at the moment. I had a third one. I'll be quite honest, guys. I think we've all had that where we have not hundreds, but a good amount of magazines for given guns. You just typically can't find them at times. They're buried in the range bag. They're buried in the safe, wherever it would be. But, hey, it happens. So, I'm going to take them out. I'm not going to spray any lube on them. Actually, you know what? I will. You don't have to, but separate them too so you don't bend them up. Then close the knife because, safety, bro. Okay, I'm gonna use some Gun Cleaners LLC, I think it's just the Gun Cleaners. I'm saying it the Gun Cleaners LLC because that's how I look at them on Instagram. But check them out. I got some videos I'll link in the description. And yes, I'm spraying directly on my gun mat. If you got a problem with that, get out here, bro. So, confront your bullies. That's all I gotta say. Now, we are going to take our 3/32 inch punch. I know the last video, which I'm going to have in a card right around here, we installed the magazine bumpers. So we're going to take the magazine bumper, pop that out. Now, you're going to have detent, and it's going to come flying out. So these are your old mags. So you could technically, if you wanted to, clean the inside of the mag. Guys, that's up to you. That's up to your discretion. I'm not going to clean the magazine itself because I'm just replacing the spring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this detent, figure out where it is. Okay, cool. And we're just going to take the detent out. Now, you're going to see on one end, on both ends, the spring's going to come to a close. So you're just going to twist it on. Make sure it gets all the way to the top. Now, take the green spring and kind of ease it in there. When you're putting the spring in, there's going to be a half moon right where the spring technically should go. Just feed it in that way, guys. And just be very careful when you're feeding in, because it is a long spring under spring tension. Wear safety glasses, please, while you're doing this as well. Alright. A little bit of finagling that's got to go down, because again, you're having a very, this is like a 7-inch spring, and again, my hands are all lubed up because I lubed it up. Alright guys, so I didn't want to like have a total struggle bus thing going on there, just because, again, they're long springs. You're going to have a little bit of issue with it, but just be careful. So now all you're going to want to do is pop the Mag Pro bumper and pop it up, make sure it's in, and you have a replaced magazine spring. So we're going to do it one more time. If I cut again, if I start struggling, because again, they're long springs going in. You have easily 4 inches more of spring to deal with. Keep your mind out of the gutter, by the way, guys. So I'm not gonna, let's see if this, you know, will work without the lube. Some guys will recommend getting some type of lubricant on the spring, and hey, that's good for them. But again, remember when you're wearing glasses, guys, just because you don't want detents going in. We're gonna take this detent. So, this is the detent that you're going to want to be taking out of the spring. So, we're going to just pop this out. Pop the detent there, take that spring. Now, take the other green magazine spring. Pop it in. You don't need, there's going to be 2 ends, so you don't need any particular order here, by the way, guys. Finding if you lay it flat on the ground, you'll be able to do it. I'm trying to work around the camera too, by the way, so obviously when I start to film, this is going to happen. So guys, like I said, it can be frustrating, but now we got this back in. Yes, I did cut because, again, I don't want you guys seeing me struggle putting a spring in. It can be annoying, but hey, it happens. So you're going to take the Mag Pro, just like this, and wait for the detent to hit the bottom of the Mag Pro, and you are all set. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today on Shooting Gallery New England, as we're just doing a pretty simple magazine spring swap for the green springs for your magazine, for your Ruger. This works for the Ruger Mark IV or Mark series and the 2245. So if you have a 2245 and the magazine spring is getting a little and you want to replace it, so think about this, guys. If you're a competition shooter and you're realizing, okay, you know, your magazines are working good action coming out of the bottom of the lower receiver, but all you gotta do is just replace the spring. There you go. And again, if you do want to clean them, I don't find the reason to, because I'm not a competition shooter or use my Mark IV as much as others would, where I would need to clean it. So, but that would be how you can kind of disassemble them, take the spring out, lube them up, and then, you know, get like a patch down here in some way, and that's how you can clean them. But let's get back up top and close this video out, guys. So hold 1 second. Blah, blah, blah. And we're back. Thank you again for watching today, guys. These magazine springs are seeming to be working good. The reason why they're called green, obviously TandemKross's colors, I have some green. Just like this beautiful TandemKross, Tandemized for the everyday person shooter. Okay, still kind of get used to that Titan mag release. Again, all the links are going to be in the description, or there's going to be a card for the playlist for the Tandemized gun. So, thank you again for watching, everybody. If you guys want to pick this up, I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video. You're going to follow it over to Gunstreamer. Then, in that description, you'll get a link to where you can get these magazine springs, even magazines, the bumpers,
all the product lists I'm going to have pretty much in like a little probably blog post on my Tumblr account. So, easy way for you guys to get right to whatever product you want to pick it up. Again, you don't have to feel obligated, but they are an affiliate link, so they will help out the channel. So again, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're on Parler now. I don't post as much over there, but still, it's another platform we can get our stuff out. Then also, consider supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/shootinggalleryne. It's going to be right on the screen right about now. We have 3 special tiers. Some tiers get a special weekend live stream. Other tiers get behind-the-scenes vlog content. And obviously, every tier gets early access to the videos. So, thank you again for watching, everybody. Please stay shooting out there, and I will see you soon. Peace.